Yeah,
smell what this
I
stuff's gonna
know.
smell like.
I know, and so in some ways it was a bit of a love letter to that kind of time in New York. And then you and I were talking briefly before. I have a real pet peeve about writing on screen and how poorly it's usually done, because the thing about writing, as anyone who knows who's a writer, is it's so painful and it's so hard and it's the worst, and you sit in front of a blank page and you feel useless, and it's just a wrestling match with your ego. And I hate when you see something where someone's like, I'm gonna write something, and they sit down and it's like and it's all just comes out of them, and like as though they in this burst of inspiration, which is just couldn't be further from the truth.
And then they go to a club and someone proposes to them.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just, but I think it's bad. I think it's actually bad for writers that we see it depicted that way, because there's actually a really misunderstanding about what it is to be like that. The muse will hit you and then you will just vomit it out and it will be perfect. Whereas like for Diary, I did 85 drafts.
Wow.
And I really believe that writing is rewriting, and that so much of writing, just like making a movie and editing, it is being willing to work in these tiny little ways, step back, look at it, redo it, step back, look at it, make hard decisions. And the same way we do that with editing, we do that with writing. And so, I don't know, I felt with Lee, I was like, this is the most honest depiction of a writer that I could possibly imagine. Somebody who can barely pay their bills, has multiple jobs in order to try to sustain this living for her craft that she loves. She's really talented. She feels like people don't appreciate her. Like, that's so relatable as an artist.
Lonely.
She's so
writing
lonely.
Is lonely.
Yep, writing is so lonely. Directing, also lonely. Just so you know, I mean, these are the things they don't tell you in the movies. Like, it's true though. Anyway, I've appreciated that as I've made that movie, so many people have come up to me and been like, that was the first time I feel like I've been seen as a writer. Like, that was real. That's what my life has been like in New York. And I've had a lot of people just in the queer community who've also said they felt seen by Lee, that we don't get to see women like that on screen. So that all has been the nice after effect of just a story that compelled me, and a character that I felt like needed to be on screen, and was fun to live in her world for a while.
Where was